What's up everybody and welcome back to Exploring Attractions. My name is Scott and welcome to a travel day vlog. That's right everyone, we're flying back to Florida for a week and a half. Gonna have a lot of fun. There's lots of stuff planned, lots of new places that we haven't been. We usually go out there for like Disney World and a couple of days at Universal, but this time, although we are still doing Disney World and Universal, there are gonna be different stops along the way that we make, including Busch Gardens Tampa, even Aquatica. So it's gonna be lots of fun, but today's just a travel day. So we're actually gonna head up to LAX right now, catch a red-eye flight over to MCO in Orlando. But on top of the travel day vlog, we're also going to be going out to SeaWorld Orlando and Disney Springs, and this vlog is just going to be filled with lots of fun. So without further ado, let's go catch a flight. Or the Sour Patch. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. So are you going to go for the Skittles then? Or Sour Skittles? Okay, in case you guys couldn't tell, we're over here buying snacks for the plane. Sorry, the audio's...
I'm going to take a bite and fall asleep.
Yeah, well there we go. Because we're flying 10 o'clock till 6 o'clock in the morning East Coast time. Of course I'm going with something light on the plane, getting a blueberry muffin. Also something I'll probably eat and then fall asleep right after. But we're here about 30 minutes early. Of course, if you guys don't have TSA pre-check, highly recommend it because you get in fast. And about 30 minutes or so is when our board time is.
The flight is full, so they said if whoever wants to check in their bag can. And I will always take the opportunity.
Yeah, Savannah doesn't want to have to be putting up her bag in the overhead bin space because that's one of the most difficult things is finding space for it.
Yeah.
But when they have full flights like this, they're doing a complimentary double check bag. Well everybody, it's now time for us to board, so cue the infamous travel flight montage. See you guys in Orlando. And we are officially back in Orlando. The place that we're going today, SeaWorld Orlando. We're this close. Literally, the turtle is extremely close to us. Now time for the most difficult challenge of every trip spin, and I take grabbing the luggage off the carousel. Well, the first thing we did after we got our luggage is we came to get our rental car, and we set the pickup time for 8:30, but our flight got pushed a little bit early to like 6 in the morning. And I thought there was gonna be an issue to get in the car since there was such a huge shortage in rental cars during COVID and whatnot, but we were able to still get it. So we're driving around in a Chevy Sonic. That's gonna be fun. I think in Texas we had a blue Nissan Versa, so I've never driven a Chevy before. All right guys, so here's what's happening, right? So we got the car early, right? But of course the hotel was not ready yet because it's freaking 7 in the morning. So we're gonna go to Publix right now, which is like their big grocery store. We're gonna get some groceries to the hotel room, and then I guess we'll just change in the car and then head over to SeaWorld until our hotel room's ready. Yeah, so we'll be going to SeaWorld. I mean, we probably won't make it for rope drop, but we'll get there relatively early. I'm really excited to ride Atlantis because I love Atlantis, and I also want to rope drop Icebreaker because that's our newest attraction. And even though it's not like the biggest attraction, I still want to say that I was able to ride it. So that's what we'll do. That's our plan, and maybe we'll see a bunch of animals and feed sea lions like we did in San Antonio. But yeah, that's the update. And we've made it to SeaWorld, everybody. Now the cool thing about this is we do have the Platinum Pass. We just recently upgraded. So SeaWorld Orlando, SeaWorld San Antonio, Busch Gardens Tampa, all included, all those parks, as well as some of the benefits. Like this is exactly where we're parked at. Security's right there. So we get free preferred parking, which is really nice. But this is like not even preferred. This is up close front gate, which is awesome. But let's go get inside and have a great day. We're hitting Icebreaker first for sure. Oh man, do I love SeaWorld Orlando. I love all the differences between the 3 different parks in the US. And the one thing that Orlando in specific reigns supreme in is their attractions. So I'm excited guys. And also I just want to say that I'm like running on 2 hours of sleep. So my energy is a little bit low. Then that's why. One cool thing about the Orlando park is they actually have a dolphin nursery where there's tons of baby dolphins in here. I think they're called calves, and they're playing with these enrichment toys. I forget the exact name of them, but they're just tossing them around. They're all very active, having lots of fun. One thing that we're both forgetting and realizing already is how big this park actually is compared to San Diego. I mean, like San Antonio is just as big as well, but it's more spread out. This one's, you're kind of just like in a maze. which is awesome because there's theming all over the place. So we walked over here to where Icebreaker's at, and it turns out that pathway is closed until 11 o'clock. So we took a ride on Mako. Very smooth morning ride. We were like the only ones on. Way better ride experience in the front. I think last time we rode it in the back twice. And also you get a great glimpse at Kraken's new colors coming down the exit stairwell, which looks beautiful. It's so cool to see Kraken going on that new track color right next to Mako going up the chain hill. But yeah, overall smooth ride on Mako. Definitely one of the top rides here in the park. So right now we're just gonna kind of hang around the area, go check out the shark encounter, and wait for the pathway to open up so we can go take our first ever ride on Icebreaker. I love how great the theming is in here for the shark encounter, and how they have multiple different tanks. Actually, I think it's just like a couple big tanks that are all connected with multiple different viewing areas, but there's so much different things that you can learn in this shark encounter, and so many different things that you can see. Not just sea life alone, just like theming, like I said. Of course, it wouldn't be a shark encounter with a giant tunnel that you can go underneath all the sharks swimming above. A lot of them are just kind of sleeping right now though, and it looks like all the fish are active. And I also really like how they have all the different like shark species and fish on the side here. I feel like that's something that all the SeaWorlds need to do. But this is beautiful. I think right across the way you can kind of see it. They actually have a restaurant where you can dine. It's called the Underwater Shark Grill. And you can actually see all the stuff that we're seeing, but except while dining and enjoying some food. Look guys, way over there across the lagoon, or the bay, or whatever you may call this, is the quote-unquote landscaping project that SeaWorld's taking part in right now. We all know it's not a landscaping project. It's actually a rumored coaster that's supposed to be coming next year or years in the future. But there are tracks on property somewhere in SeaWorld Orlando for this landscaping project, as SeaWorld Orlando is deeming it all over social media. So that'll be exciting for when that opens up. Obviously that'll add a lot to the sightline. Nothing tall, but that'll add a lot to this sightline right here. You got Icebreaker, you got obviously the amphitheater, and then the sky tower. It's gonna look real pretty. Well, it's 11 o'clock now, and we're headed our way to Icebreaker. There's not a lot of people going over there, so hopefully it's just a walk-on. Straight on, so we can maybe ride it twice if we really enjoy it. Well guys, we just got off Icebreaker. It was a ton of fun.
It really was.
And overall, I think as far as premier attraction goes, like, I don't know if West Coast Racers is premier or not. I'm pretty sure it is. That will be my all-time favorite. But this one's a close second. I definitely like this a lot better than you.
Yeah, I thought it was better than what I expected. It felt like faster and everything once you actually like get on it and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like I like the launch, and like Savannah was talking about, to me, like the transfer track really helps out a lot with crowd flow, because we were able to like get in right away and walk right onto the first ride after they were done testing and everything. But then as soon as we got off, there was a big old line, so they definitely need 2 trains running at a time. I liked Icebreaker. It was a lot of fun. It didn't really disappoint me. I was kind of expecting it to be like that, and I would say it's better than Eel and Tigris, since Tigris is the clone of Eel. Of course, with the addition of Icebreaker, they also built a whole bunch of themed stuff around, like a restaurant and even a glacier bar where we got the glacier made with real Icelandic water. And this drink's really good, really fizzy. It kind of sends your taste buds on like a roller coaster once you like taste it after 5 seconds, but I think it's good. It's a very refreshing drink too. Now that we have Sesame Place over in San Diego, it's real interesting being in here in Orlando, because it's like the exact same, but instead it's just a land inside the SeaWorld park. Like there's a few differences, but for the most part, it's relatively the same. It's a little bit of a bummer because Infinity Falls is closed for annual maintenance, and I know Savannah was really excited to ride this attraction. I was kind of iffy about it, but still, like there's no other rapids ride that I've been on that's quite like Infinity Falls, and you do get very, very wet. Even just going underneath the lift hill, last time we got soaked, and it was awesome. I mean, last time we didn't vlog on my channel, but LoshTV did vlog, and you can kind of see all the aftermath of us getting on Infinity Falls in his channel. I'll leave that link down below in the description. But yeah, it's a bummer. Infinity Falls is closed today. Guess we'll have to settle for, what is it, Kali River Rapids at Animal Kingdom? Man, it's a shame I never got to experience this attraction, the Empire of the Penguin. It was a trackless dark ride and led right into the penguin exhibit. I'm sure you can still see, I think I've seen pictures of people posting the actual ride exit. So we're about to go into the penguin encounter right now, see the remains of that attraction. So right over here on the right hand side, you can actually see the lights blinking. This is where the old exit to the attraction was. But it's just wild to me that they have you walk through the entire queue. And I did not expect what I'm about to show the camera right now. I did not expect that at all. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be this big. I did not expect it to be like a full-on exhibit like this. There's no glass and it's just a controlled building where you can see all the penguins. Like, they could literally come up right here. I mean, you can't pet them obviously, but that's awesome. This is cool. Out of all my research that I've done of just like looking at different theme parks and everything, I never knew this was here. And yes, I said controlled climate. It's 32 degrees in here. I mean, I'm sure Floridians feel real nice coming in here after walking around all day in the heat, but it's pretty cold. If you come over here to the very far end, you can actually see the exit. Like, it was a track constructor, like I said, so they had multiple different exits where they just pulled right in. And they actually had a viewing area for the penguins that we're looking at right behind us while you're on the ride. And this story was all surrounding the story of Puck, a little baby penguin. After one great experience, on to another one, our favorite in the park, Journey to Atlantis. God, I love this ride so much. Here we go on to Journey to Atlantis. Although it's very subtle, you gotta appreciate the awesome theming here for Journey to Atlantis. And I like how all the boats are different colors. And then, like I said, you go right into the dark ride section of the attraction. I think we're gonna get this boat to ourselves though. This is extremely pretty in here. Feels like Pirates of the Caribbean. We completely forgot when the drop came up, and then it just came. And I mean, we're not soaked, but we're wet. It feels really nice outside. Awesome. Man, I love this ride. When I tell you guys that this attraction reigns supreme here at SeaWorld, I mean it. Like, I only showed you guys a snippet of the dark ride portion of it. It's a lot longer than the beginning. And I know that ever since the update and removing the Medusa animatronic from actually like being scary and coming out, it got like frequent SeaWorld visitors like a little bit disappointed, but I still think this is awesome. I think it's amazing. Like, I can't stop talking about this, and this is an old attraction, so it just makes me happy. All right, Savannah, well, I say we had a pretty good day here so far. The day's just getting started, so why don't you say we go check in the hotel room and then head over to Disney Springs.
Yeah, so excited.
Have some fun, gonna taste some new drinks there, and just enjoy the night, really. But thank you to SeaWorld Orlando for a great time. We'll definitely be back here later in the week for sure. Well, guys, we made it over to Disney Springs. Love Disney Springs. Love how different it is compared to downtown Disney. Like, two completely different vibes. What we're gonna do right now is we have reservations for the boathouse, but they're not until 9 o'clock, so we're gonna go over there and see if they'll just be able to seat us now, since it's not that busy currently at Disney Springs. In about a few hours it's gonna be real busy in here, but let's go see. And you could assume why we chose the boathouse today. I don't think we're gonna eat, but Savannah really wants to try that duck drink, the one that comes with the little rubber ducky, so that's what we're gonna be trying today. And I want to try a couple other drinks on the menu as well. All right, I got the strawberry gin fizz mixed with gin, strawberries, and then there's something else in there too. I forget what the other one is. And then of course Savannah got her duck raz. Turn that around. Let me see that duck. The beautiful duck with peach schnapps and raspberries and a whole bunch of fun stuff in there.
I love the drink. I thought it was actually really good. If you're into like stronger drinks, you'll like it. It is pretty sweet, but you can definitely taste like all the alcohol in it. And I love the ducks. I too.
And what was it, like 14 for the amount of liquor you get? That's pretty worth it. Because with the theme park drinks, you want to make sure there's enough liquor. So 14 is a pretty good price. There's other things on the menu that's like 16, like 17, somewhere around there. But would you recommend it?
10 out of 10 every single time I come back, coming in, ordering one, taking the duck home, and then I'm good.
Of course, the biggest icon here on Disney World property, Orange Bird. And they always have this cool looking mural right outside the boathouse, actually. Of course, after a delicious stop over at the boathouse, we have to come into World of Disney, the massive World of Disney. I've talked about this before on previous visits. This World of Disney is just so much bigger compared to the one in California. We got plenty of 50th anniversary merch all over the place. I'm really digging this cup down here. Don't know what this is. Let's see. Limited release plush. I'm assuming there's some plush in there in that box. And it looks like we got some form of spirit jersey slash sweater. Wow, I thought they had just one little stand for all the 50th merch, but no, they have a whole section. I mean, it's put together really well. There's tons of it. I'm waiting to purchase anything until I get inside the parks tomorrow and later this week. But wow, there's a lot. This is hands down one of the big things that I'll always be jealous of Florida for having, is a giant Stitch figure up here above the World of Disney. We used to have like figures and stuff up above our World of Disney before they refurbed it completely. But now we got nothing. It's just a World of Disney logo. I'm just really jealous of the Stitch figure. Well, I think after this like span of 24-hour vlog, we're gonna call this an end. I hope you guys enjoy that. A little bit of everything. Epcot tomorrow, don't know when that video will be out, and a whole bunch of stuff planned. But yeah, be sticking around, subscribe if you're new here. Would you say it was a great, successful day one?
It was a great day.
And if you want to see more videos like this, like just like travel day vlogs and just like kind of all over the place, let me know, because I had fun doing this one. But subscribe, leave this video a like. My name is Scott.
And I'm Savannah.
And we've been exploring attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out.